Hello everyone, I'm back with another Elden Ring video featuring my favorite incantation, the Swarm of Flies. Spoiler warning ahead, for those who don't know who this boss is, or this location in particular, I've included some links in the description below to help you get started. I've made this guide for those who's having trouble with Malenia and are interested in copying my cheese strategy.
Nicosarea.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat.
So obviously this isn't my first rodeo with Malenia. In fact, I got decimated the first time I fought her. And I believe this is my 8th, or maybe even my 9th try with her. I included the cutscene from the first time I fought her because I thought those scenes were so cool to be left out of this video. But for this strategy to work, you'd want to invest in your Mimic Summon as your meat shield, and you'd want to equip yourself with a weapon that has some sort of blood loss buildup. My Great Mace is equipped with the Poisonous Mist Ash of War, and I expect it to have the blood affinity, and the perfect scenario that you're looking for during this fight is when Malenia starts diverting all her attention to the Mimic while you constantly spam this amazing incantation. And bonus points to your Mimic when it decides to use that poison Ash of War, because Malenia is actually susceptible to poison.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
So I tried a few different strategies before, like switching between different types of weapons to trying out different kinds of spirit summons. But when none of them seemed to work, I realized that the Swarm of Flies incantation that I've been using for Mog, the Lord of Blood, is perfect for this boss fight. And you'll see that every time that I proc the bleed effect on her, she actually staggers. So in this moment you'll see that I've interrupted 2 of her deadliest attacks in her second phase by just simply spamming the incantation. It's really funny to see. Soon you'll see me running for my dear life when she flies up into the sky again and charges up for another big attack. You also have to remember to be always attentive to her attack patterns when she decides to divert her attention towards you instead. So luckily I dodged her blossom attack there, otherwise I would have been dead in a single hit. So just finish her off with more flies, and there you have it. The notoriously hardest boss in Elden Ring defeated with the Swarm of Flies incantation.
Dear Miquella. Oh, dearest Miquella. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
So now we'll be looking at my current build. I'm currently in my first playthrough, and I've somehow racked myself up to level 191. I think the essential attributes to level up are Vigor, Mind, and Arcane, but you'd most want to upgrade your Arcane because you'd want to activate that bleed stagger as frequently as possible. And like I mentioned before, I'm using the Great Mace that's been upgraded to plus 25, and I applied the Poisonous Mist Ash of War to it, while also changing it into a blood weapon. So you can find this Great Mace between Bellum Church and the Grand Lift of Dectus inside a chest within a bandit's camp. And you can find the Ash of War Poisonous Mist between Caelid Waypoint Ruins and Salia Gateway. And just be careful, that place is full of rot. I'm also using the Dragon Seal Communion Seal, which scales great with Arcane. And like I mentioned in the previous video, you can actually find this Dragon Communion Seal in the very beginning of the game, just beyond the Fringefolk hero's grave. And for some reason during this fight I was using the Golden Scarab, and unbeknownst to me, I should have honestly switched it out to a better talisman. A good one would be the Mottled Necklace Talisman, which boosts your robustness, immunity, and focus. You can find this on the corpse on top of some ruined arches within the underground city of Nocron. Another talisman I recommend having is called Lord of Blood's Exultation, where bloodlust and vicinity increases attack power. So you can find this in the depths of Leyndell Catacombs, and is dropped by Esgar, the Priest of Blood. The Mimic Tear Ashes can be found in a chest locked behind an imp statue door in Nocron, the underground Eternal City. And saving the best for last, we have the Swarm of Flies incantation, which can be found near Mogwyn Dynasty Mausoleum. It can be found on a corpse inside a small cave along the eastern wall, and you have to be careful because this is guarded by some Albinaurics. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys found it helpful and insightful. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching it, and consider subscribing for more random content. I'll be leaving my summoning sign in front of Malenia's gate very frequently here, just to help other people out. Feel free to summon me. My character's name is Ketchup, and I'm here to help out. Thanks guys, and I'll see you later.